Hey people, how's it going? It's Intanger here. I've got, believe it or not, a third video on my super efficient compact build on V Rising here. I'm still playing it all this time later. I'm still having a good time with it. It's a great game. I've played through it like 15 times now. And I've been playing on this server lately called Coffin Break. Not Coffin Break. Lazarus Draconium. And it's brutal. It's got standard settings, and the standard settings only allow you to have 3 floors. So I had to adjust my build again to fit within the 3-floor limit, and I've come up with a pretty nice build. It's very similar to my old one. It's a little rearranged on the main floor, and I'll just go through it real quick. Yeah, the bottom floor is the same. I didn't want to budge on this. I really like the way that the garden's laid out with these nice big squares. So I didn't want to switch this at all. So I actually built another version of this where I was on one of these plots that has multiple levels, and I tried to just put half the garden down here and make it extra compact. It just looked ugly and stupid. And plus I couldn't close the walls up well, so I didn't like it. So I moved over here. It's a regular level lot with not multi-level, so I can't get an extra floor on part of it. So I've got to fit it in the 3 floors. So yeah, this I kept the same though. I really like the garden layout. I didn't want to budge on that. And this I kept pretty similar. This is my main floor. This is where most of the important stuff is. Most of it is the same. This is the same. This one's the same. This one's the same. I changed the foundry forge area a lot. I put these over here. I basically switched sides, and I tucked this over here in this corner instead of this corner. I basically moved it back. I switched this and this. And the reason why is because now I don't need an entrance over here. I can just enter from over here, and it's just as good. And also this was kind of in the way, entering the room. I didn't like it. So now instead of kind of impeding the front of the room, it's back in this corner. So I like that better. And you can actually still leave the teleporter right in the middle of this room. You just have to place it after the stairs, and you can place it on the corner. I went with a 3 square, angled staircase for reasons. I'll show you in a second. And I moved the entrance to, so I switched these 2 rooms. I moved the Jewel Crafter back. I use it less often than the prison. And I changed the way the doors work so that I can basically leave a teleporter here and have some overflow storage that goes into this room without being too awkward. But yeah, I also changed this room up a little bit. I put these machines back here behind the presses, and these are sort of a later game thing. So the thing that I do is when I'm earlier in the play, you just won't have these. You won't have these engines. Where can I put this temporarily? Anyway, I'll just pick it up. So yeah, when earlier in your play and you need your study and your Athenium and stuff like that, you can put those here and there'll be a room. But after you've learned all the things from them, you don't need them anymore. So instead I scooted these forward and I put the engines back here. Because yeah, you pretty much don't really generally need all of them at once. Yeah, and I rearranged this a little bit. I mostly just moved this over, rearranged that slightly. Yeah, so that's the main floor. Not too many changes. It still has the same general flow, so all your reflexes for where to go for everything is still the same. This is where I had to make a lot of choices, a lot of adjustments, because I needed to basically fit my command floor that had the prisoners and my servants and my throne. I had to move that floor and merge it with my summoning floor. So that's what I've done here. So I put the summoning areas on these 2 sides of the main hall, like this, and they're 6 long. And I split these guys into 2 sides so I can just drop AoEs in there from outside and reach the whole area while I'm all this. And yeah, that's pretty convenient. And I have the summoning circle here in the middle, and I can actually summon these bosses and then open the doors and then get out of here and let the banshees fight it. It's pretty funny because the banshees actually do a pretty good number on most of them, except for some. They'll actually win. But yeah, some of them, like the ones I really hate, like I really hate fighting Octavian. He sucks, and it's really a pain in the butt to try and fight him in this little house. So I just opened the doors and let him fight those guys instead. And then on this side I've got the, you know, these things, whatever you call them. I always forget the name of everything. Vermin nests. So it's also 6 wide. And you can actually fight them pretty comfortably here on the stairs. You can kind of lure them into a bottleneck. Blow them all to bits. And then you can pick up all the stuff on the stairs here. Yeah, that works pretty great. So all the bones and stuff are just falling down the stairs. It's funny. So yeah, that's the summoning areas, and I still have my command area here. I still have like part of this little hall for, you know, looking cool. And then back here is where I've crammed all these guys. Like I could have crammed this prison even narrower, but then there'd be a really small amount of walking space, and I wanted to leave some area for all my servants to walk around. So I moved it back a bit on this side only. This side over here, it needed the full 6. Wait, did this one have 6? 1, 2, 3. No, this one just uses 5. So yeah, this side uses the full 6. This side just needs 5. So yeah, I moved this forward a little bit on this side to make the prison a little wider so my servants can mill around and have somewhere to walk, even if I close them in. And I can let them out because I've put no opens on both of these sides, so I can let them out, but I tend to just keep them in here. It's more convenient. But yeah, and then I crammed their the servant coffins into this tiny little corner over here. It's enough room. It's pretty compact. It's very tiny. It's definitely not very decorated or spacious, but it's got enough room for them. They'll be fine. And the standard settings don't really give you much room for coffins anyway. And that is pretty much it. So yeah, there's no higher floor. This is the top, and I don't have any decorative top floor because I can't do that with the 3 limit. So yeah, this will fit though, and it's actually been working out very comfortably. I like being able to use these stairs to pull these turds down here, and also being able to fight those guys in here. It works out pretty well. Fight the you know, the blood monsters, whatever you call them. I always get all the names wrong. I don't really talk about the game as much as I play it, so I don't know all the terms. But yeah, summoning these guys over here, the Primal Blood Souls. Most of them you can still comfortably fight in here well enough. Like Jade, she's really annoying in general, but I just duck behind my music box, and she has to come all the way around, and then I get her, and then I just kite back and forth. I literally use this music box strategically against her. It helps a lot. But on some of them, I just open these doors and let the banshees do their part, and it actually works out pretty well. It's pretty funny to watch like 20 banshees go berserk on a giant spider in your house. But anyhow, that's pretty much it. I don't want to drag this on too much. It's just an update to my super efficient, super compact V-Rising build. I think it's pretty much achieved perfection for considering the amount of space it's using. It's maximized the space as best as possible without being too hideously cramped. Like I still have some room here where the public can see my garden is nice and orderly and not too hideously cramped. It's not just a sea of plants. It's got some decorative touches to it. Same with here. It's getting pretty cramped in here though. But yeah, I still got a little bit of spacious luxury for, you know, some of the things that I want to have look nice and be orderly and be straightforward without being like, you know, stepping on my own feet. So I think it's pretty much achieved perfection for the amount of space available. It's got all the important things. It doesn't have a couple of things, and it doesn't really need them. Like, it doesn't have any of these shard pedestals. Who cares? Like, I don't need those. I could put those outside the front part if I wanted to, because this lot is bigger than than 8x7. I don't need to cram it into 8x7. But you know, that's part of the fun of it. Is I wanted to have a space small enough that I could put everything in almost any plot that supports 8x7, which is a lot of them. But yeah, I could just put these outside if I wanted to, but I don't really care about them. They're pointless. Also, the decay rate on the shards here is really fast. If you don't go and get a new one every day or two, then they're going to be burned out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alrighty, well that's it for the video, guys. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye.